Right, very quick one. It's not going to be an hour-long review taking apart every last stitch of this top, but it's a Siroko SRX jersey. It's a new range they're doing. I've had some Siroko jerseys in the past. They're okay. They're a very sort of silky material, quite unusual. Not the best for the summer. It doesn't breathe quite as well. It's a little bit thicker. But this new one, it's much more like MAP, PNS, Rafa, high-end stuff. So it's nice and tight on the arms. It's an aero jersey. So the arms are good, nice and tight. I like it. There's no seam whatsoever here. The air just whooshes over there. The fit is, this is a small, because I'm a dinky 65 kilos. And it's a good fit, but I would say it's not quite as tight as it could be, because if you lean over, you do get a few creases like that. So it could be a little bit tight on the front, and it's in the back, it's got some room. The pockets are nice, the right height. MAP tends to be very high, so you have to really like go like that to get stuff out. But these ones are good. Price was great. It was like 50 euros, down from 100. So it makes PNS look stupid at 180, whatever they charge. And the quality is just as good. And they do this in different colors: grey, blue, just plain colors, but that's fine. Black. I don't know why I chose black, because it's going to be quite hot, but it's good for the evening, early morning rides. These are ASOS S7 Targa shorts I've had for a few months now. They're very good, nice and aero again, comfortable. I can feel the seams in them a little bit. They're not the most comfortable I've ever had, but they're not bad as well. 312's coming up in a few days. I'm going to be going up to Alcudia and riding probably the 225, but I might even wimp out and do the 167 because I'm not super trained at the moment, and I just feel like doing a fast short one. The bike is going well. The ceramic speed bearings failed on me a few weeks ago. This bike's 2 years old. That means 33,000 kilometers, but they shouldn't really have failed. They're 350 euros for a new set. I'm not going to pay that for bearings that last 2 years. So I've put in rotor ceramic ones that were 100, just as good. Maybe they'll even last longer, let's see. This bike never gets ridden in the rain, so it's not an issue of water or anything like that. I think ceramic bearings, you don't need ceramic bearings in a BB, and they are brittle, and impacts can make them crack or whatever. So I would just rather go with steel bearings. And yeah, that's it. The bike's going well. These wheels are great, the extra lights, and I think that's about it really. So I actually bought two Siroko jerseys. This is the second one. This is not SRX, and the material is a little bit more traditional, shall we say. It's not thick. It's still quite a nice quality material, but you can tell that it's not the same race cut as the SRX I had on, the black one I had on first of all. Firstly, the seams you can see here have stitching on them. It's not too bad, but it's not as flush as the other one. There we go. And just the fit is just a little bit more baggy. You've got, I mean, hopefully I'm not too weedy, not enough muscles, but all this is a little bit baggy here. It could be tighter around the neck and stuff, which is a shame, because this is good value. It was only like 40 euros, and the colours are quite nice. I quite like them. The pockets are fine. Get plenty of stuff in there. They're the right height. So yeah, not too bad, but I do prefer the SRX. It's a much nicer, tighter race fit. They're both small, but this one is just a little bit more relaxed. And it's interesting because if you have a look here at the competition, this is a Rafa Aero jersey, and you can see that the seams, which I think are electro welded, have gone completely on one of the arms. And you know that this is about 1.5 years old. That really shouldn't happen. You know, if you're going to do that, then make sure you do it properly, that it lasts. That should last forever. They should never do that. And the MAP jersey is the same thing basically, but here on the arms where they fold the seam over, and again either glue it or electro weld it in some way, that's come loose, so it's no longer sits flush on the arm. And these jerseys are like 160 euros and up, and you know, when I mentioned this to the stores, they were just like, okay, well, that's life, shit happens. So, you know, really, I kind of think €40 jersey, 50, 60 for the SRX. It's pretty good, and you have to wonder why you're kind of paying these amounts. The other thing I wanted to mention was the Garmin 540 Solar review that I did a few days ago, just as an update for that. It's after the review, I was carrying on using it, and it crashed completely 3 times on a climb, just turned off and reset. I thought I was going to lose the whole ride, but I didn't. But it was kind of weird thing to happen, and no explanation whatsoever. I contacted Garmin, they just said, oh, maybe update it. And I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit old and everything, but it seems young people are more accepting of a product that you pay €500 for and bugs straight out of the box, and you have to wait for an update to fix it and all this kind of stuff. I can't be doing with that. So on top of all the disappointments of the Solar and all that, I just sent it back. And to be fair, they were quite good about it. They came and picked it up, got the refund, that's all good. So I'm back to the 530, which is absolutely fine. And that's what I'll stick with for the moment until something better comes out. And I'm not sponsored by Siroko at all. In fact, I asked to be, and they told me to run a mile. So this is the most unbiased review you could possibly have. And there we go, they're pretty good.